Yes, people, welcome to a Sunday show with, well, it's transfer news, let's be real. We've got Daps, Monsters joining in, and then we got man like Peak Fire, so he can tell us how much Arsenal are getting mudded right now, apparently, with this whole Gyokeres stuff. He's just woke up, to be honest, so let him, you know what I mean? Like, let his brain get into tune.
Nah, I'm ready, bro, I'm ready.
And assess the news. Do you know what I mean? Because it's looking a little bit, we'll talk about it anyways. Ekitike's landed at Liverpool, as we know, big fee. Huge fee, by the way. 95 million euros, aka.
But it's okay for Liverpool to spend money now.
83 million pounds. 78 plus, I think, 5 million in add-ons, something like that. We got Gyokeres to Arsenal. Is it still close? Is it not looking good? Man United trying to hijack. Gyokeres still wanting Arsenal. United's putting some sort of bid. Allegedly, we will talk about that part. And then Bumo's completed his medical. And I saw something around City, and I'm so sure I did. I'm going to go find out in a second. But, man, them.
Listen.
Well, do you know what I heard on TalkSPORT this morning? I was just dropping my daughter to get her hair braided, yeah. I heard on TalkSPORT, right? They were talking about how much, they were saying this season's going to be more competitive than ever. They said Manchester City have to win the league, you know, just to get back to where they are and how they've invested. They said Arsenal have to win the league with how much they've invested. And they go, Liverpool, not so much pressure. And I thought, oh, okay. Is that the narrative that's running already? Yeah, Liverpool are out here fucking buying all these players, but there's no pressure.
Nah, there is pressure on Liverpool. They improved their squad from last season. They have to run it back. If they don't run it back, then that might be a failure. Because they spent, 130 on Wirtz. They're about to spend, nearly 100 on Ekitike. They replaced Trent with Frimpong. Yeah. And I'm thinking, like, Liverpool have improved their squad compared to last season.
Oh, last season, they've massively
I was shocked. Last season, them winning the league was probably a big shock. Nobody expected them to win the league. New manager.
Oh. Harry, who does that Harry support? You've still spent more than us.
What? I don't know what that is.
You best not be a Liverpool fan saying that, brother.
I see Kirk as a Sabozla. I think he is a Liverpool fan.
Yeah, that is what. And you think we've spent more than you this summer? Are you fucking mad?
They spent a lot this year. If you get January, they spent like 100 mil.
Yeah, they're mad. They're mad. But for me, I'll be real with you. Like, Liverpool are by far the favourites going into next season. Anyone trying to claim otherwise, you can't be the champions. Bringing Wirtz, Ekitike, a new left back, a new right back. Potentially, still they're going to bring in a left winger as well. And tell me you're not favourites. And for me, because Liverpool, you know, I'm rattled. If I speak on Liverpool, I am now apparently rattled and all of that crap, yeah? Cool, no problem. If you want this rivalry with us, then retain something, right? Because until you retain something, I'm not hearing no rivalry. So for me, the pressure is on you. Arsenal, the pressure's on for you to win your first trophy and whatever. You'll take that. Me as a City fan, we're expected to win every season. Cool, no problem. I'll take that. Liverpool, you've got to take it that you can't just win a trophy like a league every now and again and think you're on the same level as a team that's done a fucking 4P when you've not retained nothing. Go out there and retain a trophy. Any trophy. Just win it back-to-back seasons. Then we can talk.
Listen. Hey, give Liverpool some credit, though. I think Liverpool 100% are odds-on favourite to win it. But if Arsenal don't win it, if City don't win it, it's not like Pep. Pep is still Pep. He's got one more, he got 2 more seasons left. If Pep doesn't win another trophy, it wouldn't be the biggest failure for Pep because, you know, he's won had multiple Premier Leagues. He won the Champions League for City, which they never won. Pep's done everything he needs to do. So if the rest of the 2 years is shit, realistically, no one's gonna look at Pep and say you're a failure. He's done everything he needs to do. Arsenal is the biggest club that needs to win something. Because if we don't win anything, God, in the summer, Arteta's gonna get killed if we do not win anything next season. He's done.
Do you think he's gone? Do you think he is definitely gone?
The thing is, I don't think the board is like has the balls to kick him out. I don't think that. I think if Arsenal go far in the Champions League, we go far in the Premier League. We push it to like what, maybe the second game week 37, 36. I don't think they're gonna fire him. I feel like they're content. But it depends on how bad the season is. If we're out of the title race by January, February, like last year, and we don't go far in the Champions League, then I think they might. But it depends. I think his time has come. If he gets Gyokeres, I think the time has come. But if you don't go far, because we have not won it, that means for 4 years, 3 second places. I can't do it no more.
You've said that Pep's got 2 years left. You're right. He has got 2 years left on his contract. But like, depending on how our season goes, I wouldn't guarantee Pep's got 2 years left.
Oh no, he doesn't. There's no way. no one's ever getting rid of Pep.
No, Bob. I wouldn't be surprised if next season. And by the way, I've said this on my channel, right? I'm not saying if we don't win the league, Pep must go, right? I'm not saying say we start next season and we lose a few games, I'm still not going to be saying Pep must go. But if we're losing games the same way we lost against Al Hilal, the same way we lost in that period between, what was it, October and January, then
that was a great time period. I love that period.
Everyone except for me did, I think.
But that 12 draws, like 12 losses, 1 draw, something, 1 win. That was a great time.
It was hell.
That was bad.
The mad thing is, this is the thing is when people are saying, like, if I talk on Liverpool, I'm instantly rattled. Right, when people say that, because of that period, I'm not. Before that period, I probably would be rattled every time I talk about Liverpool, because I lived through that period. I'm like, I told Wolfie yesterday, I think based on the here and now and what I'm seeing at City, I think we finished 4th.
Oh, so you're not even in the tower race next season?
And right, if the season starts and I see that Pep has put some pace in the back line, and we're not liable to being hit on transitions as much, then maybe I'll start putting us up to maybe 3rd, 2nd, 1st. But at the moment, I have to look at that Al Hilal game and then look at that period last season, look at the fact we haven't got Kyle Walker and the fact we play a high line and the fact we've now played with fullbacks that are bombing forward, we're going to be caught on transitions. And until Pep clocks onto that.
I'll put City in 3rd. I said Liverpool win the league again. Arsenal will probably finish 2nd. City and Chelsea will probably be either 3rd or 4th.
Yeah, that's the way
that's what I said, Matt. Because Chelsea, the way I saw them against PSG, I gotta give them respect. Like the way they just, like every other Premier League side lost to PSG, and the way Chelsea just absolutely destroyed them in that game, I gotta give them credit. I think they'll, but I still feel like over a period of a season, I still feel like they'll lose. That a couple
Chelsea, that's that. I think that's the key with Chelsea. Can they get rid of that little run of shit form?
Listen, Chelsea had the easiest. Let's be real. Chelsea had the easiest run in the Club World Cup, but they destroyed PSG. So you gotta give them. PSG. You gotta give them respect. They destroyed PSG. So Chelsea will somehow end up potentially in the top 3. But I think Arsenal will probably still finish just below Liverpool with the business we've done.
Yeah, for me, it's all at City at this point. Look, do we get right back or not? I don't know. Edison looks like he's going. I'm happy with Trafford coming in. But the going forward, I've got no questions on City, but defensively, I do have.
The goals conceded. The goals conceded by City nowadays. Wow. I would never, in my whole life, watching City, being into 2 tower races with them, I never saw City conceding these type of goals. Like Edison, I don't know if City just want to buy a new goalkeeper. Even Ortega, when he comes in, is not. I don't know what's going on with City at the back.
Do you know what? It's not just. Do you know what it is? It's not just at the back. What we saw last season, is a multitude of things, and I always go back to Liverpool the season after they won the league before, where who was it got injured? Van Dijk got injured. So people always go to remember that season Van Dijk got injured, but they never mentioned the fact that Liverpool had Fabinho out for a lot of that season as well. They had. I think they had their other centre-back out and had a lot of injuries. People always say, oh, it was only Van Dijk. It wasn't. Liverpool had loads of issues. And that was the thing last season that, like, Rodri, City started last season without Rodri, played 6 games, won all 6 without Rodri. Played Arsenal, Rodri got injured. We drew that game. After that, we then won 6 games and drew 1 without Rodri. So all this, City... Rodri was important, don't get me wrong. But the key was Rodri was out and then Kovacic got injured. So then we had no DM, right?
Yeah, that was a dark time period. Gundogan was playing DM by himself. It was sad.
Also, the fact Walker's legs are gone, so that insurance policy, that was out, right? Then there was the fact that we did have 3 centre-backs out for a while. Then there was the fact that we had no legs in midfield. And then there was the fact that maybe the wingers we've got now lose the ball more often. And all of a sudden, all of that together is just fucked. And that's where we are at the moment. We're losing the ball. Our press up top is not as good as it used to be. So we're not winning the ball back as quickly. Teams are countering on us. We haven't had the DM to break it up. And then we've got 0 pace at the back and no Kyle Walker, and we're just being fucking countered. And that's what I'm saying. That will continue unless Pep puts some sort of pace in the midfield. Now, of course, with Rodri back, it might not be as bad, but that Kyle Walker was an insurance policy, massively.
Listen, I think I know a lot about injuries myself. Don't worry, I've been there too. I know what it's like when you have so many players injured in key positions. You know, all my attackers were, done and dusted. We played Moreno up top. But do you think Arsenal's squad has improved from last season, though? That's what someone in the chat said.
Yeah, come on.
No. Has Arsenal's squad improved from last season?
Right, so who have you bought? So Zubi?
We bought Zubamendi. We bought Kepa.
Right, so is Zubamendi... Is Zubamendi an improvement? Is Zubamendi an improvement on Partey?
Not really.
No, I would have said no. I'll say no. Because to be fair, Arteta wanted to keep him, but they had issues with obviously wages. So no. Let's not. Bro, that's what the rumors came out.
We don't. Oh yeah, obviously rumors are great. No, we can speak facts. Yeah,
we can speak facts. Listen, he's gone. Good. He's gone. Good
he's not yours anymore. He's not yours anymore, bro.
It's good riddance. Good riddance.
There was no issues. There was no issues with wages. Yeah, you were waiting for him to go, and conveniently, a couple of days after he went,
that's what Fabrizio said. I'm just reading out what Fabrizio said. Hey, listen, I'll be honest, let's be real. That's what Fabrizio said, and then 2 days later, we got to give it a bomb.
Oh, convenient.
Listen, we got to give it a bomb from Fabrizio.
Right.
But so I think Zubamendi's I think that's the whole window right now. The only good player we bought was Zubamendi. Kepa as a 5 million backup, whatever. I don't know why we went to Chelsea for Kepa, but we did. We get in what? Who else do we get in? Madueke for 52 million. God.
Where do you think? Right. So what do you think he's there for? Do you think he's there as cover, or do you think he's there for the left?
There's no way we spend 52 million and he's on the bench. Because if we spend 52 million to put a man on the bench, that is insane to me. What is the point? We might just spend extra money and buy somebody that starts. Me personally, he's not dropping Martinelli, so I don't know. But Arteta, he loves to do this little thing where if he spends money on the player, then obviously he has to start. Remember, he spent like 65 million on Havertz. He said, Havertz, you're playing left centre mid. Havertz never played left centre mid in his life. And then Arteta realized half the season, he's like, hold up, you can't play left 8. And he's like, wait a minute, go up top. Oh, you can play up top. Hey, listen, we're gonna go through a period where Madueke is guaranteed. Even if he doesn't start, he's gonna get 30 minutes on the bench. Like, he's gonna come on. Regardless, no matter what happens, Madueke will get minutes at this club. So,
but on the left or
on the left, he got on the right. He ain't touched the right.
Hey, do you know what was interesting? Yeah, so I've been saying, I've been saying, if I'm Gyokeres, yeah, I would be very concerned about the Noni signing, right? And my reason is I watch Haaland and Doku, right? And I watch Haaland and Doku find it impossible to. I watch Haaland's body language every time Doku gets the ball, right? And Haaland, literally, you can see him, just his head goes down. He don't make the runs no more because he's like, well, I ain't getting the ball.
He's going to look at the right side and be like, I see Saka over there. I'm all right.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, but he ain't looking over there. He's looking over there.
You know, because I saw some stats. Someone didn't someone on Twitter had asked someone to do a comparison between Noni and Doku, right? And the only thing Noni was higher than Doku on was goals, right? Everything else, Doku cleared Noni, right? Chances created, assists, everything, yeah? And they're very similar players. If you are an out-and-out 9, yeah, Doku and Noni, and probably Garnacho, they're the 3 that you just think, as a 9, you don't want to play with any of them 3, do you? Because you ain't getting the ball.
Probably not.
You ain't getting the ball. They ain't looking up for your runs at all.
I still can't believe we signed Madueke. And to this day, I'm like, wow, we need a left winger. We went to Chelsea again for the second time this window. Took Madueke. And like the thing is, we bought someone for 51 million. I don't know if he's gonna start. That's the worst part. I look at him, I don't know if he's starting.
Well, funny with this whole Gyokeres stuff. Well, Ben Jacobs has come out and rubbished it.
What? So it's not true?
Well, apparently there's no bid that's been made as far as he's aware. Talks remain advanced with Arsenal with a breakthrough soon. But no one else has said anything yet, which is kind of...
There's no way. United can't...
I'll be honest. There's no way. He already said to United, they keep calling my phone. I'm not answering. So just from that talk, like, there's no way I'm going to listen to anything like United putting a bid. Because if United put in a bid, that's kind of disrespectful to themselves. To themselves.
No, I was going to say
to themselves is disrespectful because the guy told you he don't want to come. And you guys are still calling his line saying, please come to United. No, and leave him alone. He wants to go. He don't want to go there no more.
So you just said apparently. So United are embarrassed
themselves by saying, why is your ex still ringing you about
you get it? Like, why did they want him? Like, put the phone down. Move on. There's other strikers.
Or make your mind up.
Sesko's available, man. Take him.
We don't want him. We can't even afford that. Do you know what? Tell a lie. I think United can afford it, but don't want to afford it.
Listen, no, my question is,
they're just talking shit.
I know you wanted Mbeumo, right? Are you happy with the price tag for Mbeumo?
Yeah, considering how much you pay for Noni Madueke.
Yeah, but that's still 20 million more.
No, it's not.
You pay 71 mil for that guy.
So it's not 20 million then, is it?
We pay 50.
Well, it's 20 million euros.
Well, for someone that scored a hat-trick against Wolves and pretty much done fuck all, 70 million, if you want to call it 70 million then. 71, yeah, 100%. Gittins went for his price. You know, who else is there? Langer went for his price. Who else went for something similar as well? João Pedro went for his price.
Cherky went for half the price.
Yeah, he's cold though. So on that notice, yeah, I don't care. And United got to do United got what they want in the end. Slightly, they wanted to amortize it over a longer period of time.
But I feel like the issue more with United is they took 41 days to get over the line.
Yeah, but we can't make a move. I always kind of make like at one point, like the last, let's say, couple weeks or last week in particular, I personally was in a state where I thought, like, what's going on? Like, I need an update. Something needs to happen. But I don't really care about the price because United can't move on to other targets because their whole stance is sell to buy. So no one got sold at that point. So why do I care? Do you get it? Like,
Rashford never gets sold.
And the thing is, it's like I see other United fans, even with this whole Mbeumo stuff, it's like, oh, but why are you not approaching other players? I'm like, but how do you know that or not? Like,
I can't lie. Mbeumo's a good player, man.
You don't.
He's a good player. I agree.
In this market, brother, like I'm seeing Ekitike going for 80-odd million. What do you mean about Mbeumo 70-odd million? I know it's a striker market, but the winger market's just as shit.
Is Ekitike worth what?
It's cooked.
Did we work out?
We're 20 million more. Industry.
Am I right? They're paying 20 million more for Ekitike than they are Marmoush.
Something like that. Something like no, I don't know if it's 20. How much you get for Marmoush?
I think it was it 59? Marmoush, was it 59 million?
All I know is the deal is for a fee of 90 million euros, potentially
70 million euros, 59 million.
59 million, yeah, 59 million.
Oh, with add-ons rising to 4 million. Okay, love, yeah. So
so about what? About 20 million less.
Yeah.
Listen,
let's be real.
The market is cooked. The market's been cooked.
Yeah, the market has been cooked for a long while.
Is Ekitike 20 million worth more? 20 million better than Marmoush?
Well, guess what? We're about to find out. We're about to find out very soon.
Yeah. Considering the striker market, like 80 million, if you're going to go put an investment, look, Liverpool can afford to have someone like that. For me, look, once we'll talk about it. Once it will tell you yourself, of course it's overpriced. Everything's overpriced.
Yeah, it is.
Every signing in this summer has been overpriced, bro.
Well, do you know what?
That is true. Everything's been overpriced.
Everything. Like, I don't know what you bought at the moment. I can't remember. Turkey wasn't overpriced, not for me. But
that was a great business.
Madueke overpriced. João Pedro probably overpriced just a little bit though. But they made that money up, so who cares now? They made it up. Obviously the lap's not overpriced, but you know, like Vert's overpriced, Mbeumo overpriced. Cunha, I would say, is about
how much was he?
63 million release clause. Yeah, all of these lot are overpriced. Actually, you know what? Ain't know he was a good price. Kirkes, you know what? Actually, to be fair, Kirkes was a good price. But
I think C does
a lot. Bro, Marcus,
we have this summer. We have
any attacking player for me, pretty much that's prem proven and all this bullshit. It's gonna be worth more, innit? Actually, at this point, João Pedro's probably underpriced. Because you can spell it backwards if you want. It's all the same.
Well, that don't help me spell it.
Ekitike.
That's actually very true.
Ekit.
Yeah.
Ike.
Ike. I'll spell it backwards.
Ekie.
T.
No, but I agree though. City this summer. City this summer has done some great business though.
Yeah, we have.
But the issue is defensively at the back. I think City need a new goalkeeper.
Oh, we do. So Edison's it's very weird. Yeah, it's looking like Edison is going. Well, he's going to go Galatasaray by the looks of it. Galatasaray must have money for they've offered him good wages in that.
Give it up. It's not 69 million fixed fee, brother. It's 78 million plus 4.
No, it's all right. He's probably listening to Liverpool Echo. They tell him different prices to the rest of the world, and they believe him. They believe him.
Come on, man. Let's come on, man.
Let's keep it real, man. Let's keep it real.
Like they reject.
You spelled that wrong, by the way. You spelled it wrong.
No, but I give what Liverpool credit, bro. They gave Newcastle. They put Newcastle in a position.
My bad.
They put Newcastle in a position. They said, "Give us Isak, or we're just gonna go take your target." And they said, "Hey."
Well, this is the mad part about it. Like, see, I think he thrives. Ekitike is the sort of player Liverpool needs. The Santiago Jimenez type player, the Firmino type player, the link up man they've had over years. Daniel Sturridge, another kind of player, very good link up player. Who else have they had as well? When he was obviously bless him and obviously everything rest in peace. Diogo Jota, good link up player. Like they've always need someone that's always dropped deep and that can facilitate what they need for the 8 foot. Let's say that obviously right now the Gakpos and the Salahs, right?
Yeah, I put him straight. I put Liverpool straight to number 1, man.
Yeah. Suarez is what Suarez 100 million%. So
I think it's going to be difficult.
Wait, Caspian purposely shut your mouth, Ade. You fucking
What's
weirdo.
He saying?
Because disingenuous, bro. You've tweeted my name 6 different commented my name 6 different times. I can't give enough dick for everyone, bro.
Oh wait, hold on. Fabrizio just tweeted. Viktor Gyokeres maintains his clear position despite links with Manchester United and more clubs. He wants Arsenal. Total priority to Arsenal project since June. No change of plans with agent. On the same page with Gyokeres. Oh, so he basically just said, please, guys.
But yeah, regardless, like, all right, we'll talk about that anyways. But the Ekitike thing, they need that type. For me, they need that type of play. And he's in the greatest environment to do so. Who cares? You know what? At the end of the day, if they go and win the league or go win cups or go the Champions League final, you look at the price and you don't give a shit. But the thing is now, I will say this though, like as much as I've praised Liverpool for their business, don't talk about anyone else buying the league.
Nah, they can't.
That's about not buying the league.
And people,
I mean, they won the league last season with only Chiesa.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but this is the thing, right? My whole thing is, if I speak, like I keep saying, if I speak, it used to be with Arsenal. If I speak on Arsenal, I'm rattled, right? If I speak on Liverpool, straight away people going, "Oh, you don't like Liverpool spending money." No, I genuinely don't care about spending money. Do you know what, right? My ex used to say to me, my ex would do something, right? And I wouldn't pull her up on it because I didn't care. Like, she'd look at her phone bare, didn't care. I look at my phone once and she'd go, "Oh, always have to look at your phone, don't you?" And I go, "You look at your phone all the time. I never mention it." She goes, "Well, if it's a problem, raise it." I said, "I'm not. I'm just calling you a hypocrite." So it's the same. I don't mind. So Liverpool spending money. I don't mind anyone spending money, but if it was shit of us to spend money, if it was shit of Arsenal to spend money, shit of Man United to spend money, why now is it fine for Liverpool to spend money? Now, I think it's fine, but please take all that shit you've been talking out of your mouth for the last 10 years about City spending money if you think it's fine for you lot to come and celebrate you spending money.
You know what it is? Liverpool had to save that money for years. They've pocketed that money. They tried to get Caicedo, put 110 mil down, then they didn't spend that money again. So they Liverpool been having money. They just decide when and when to use it.
And that's fine. And
it took seasons though. They took many seasons to use it.
When people say
we do it every 5 years, we charge up a mad thing. That's
what I'm saying. They keep waiting. They keep waiting.
But then if I do the same on City, bro, we've been doing something very similar. I can tell you about something we've done rebuilds. All right, bro.
Every season.
I can't be
not every 5, like not every 5, bro. Maybe 1 or 2 you go without.
No, but guys are saying they're spending the Coutinho money right now.
But hold on. But you're acting like you haven't got players in between. You have got players. But my whole thing is, I don't mind. Like, right, do I like what Liverpool are doing? Fuck no, because I want them to be shit again. And when people go, oh, you don't like Liverpool winning trophies, well, duh. Yeah, I'm a City fan. Why would I want Liverpool to win trophies? Yeah, of course I don't. I want us to win trophies and only us to win trophies. But I don't mind that Liverpool is spending money. It's the whole, oh, right, so it's fine when you like spend money, but when other people spend money, you look down your nose and you make out like they're ruining football. Like at the moment, what Liverpool are potentially doing is completely ruining a whole damn season. Yeah. If you get Rodrigo, you get Ekitike, you get all these players, you've ruined the season, bro. You've ruined the season.
Let's be real. They're not gonna get Rodrigo, man, unless they could do some sort of
deferred. I don't know, you know.
Like if they could do some sort of deferred payments, man, because that's criminal. That's 300 plus.
No, because they might sell.
If they sell of money though, because like
the whole thing is, Monts, is that like you're on here plussing the fact that you're spending money. It's like, oh, okay. So when you spend money, it's fine, and I know you're doing it as banter. But when other people do it, it's fucking look down your nose at them, like, oh, once again spending money. But when you do it, you're celebrating the fact that you're spending.
No, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
Did you spend 200 million in January? Remember that?
Don't get me wrong.
They did.
I've already said this. Like, anytime I've said anything negative about a team spending money, that's just what broke people say, and that might sound like banter.
You're up now. I changed.
Yeah, but like I changed after the money. I'm not afraid to admit it. I changed up after the thing. I changed up. I changed up. I'm not here lying about it. But what I would say is that even though I've changed up after the money, there's still levels to money. Yes, in the clump of the players you've got, we've broken the record. But 200 million in Jan, I'm still yet to get to them levels. Hey,
don't forget a little bit of change in the summer before the
club. Little bit of change in the summer as well. There's still levels.
Mr. Arsenal, you cannot talk.
There's still levels.
No. Because let's not do the last two transfer windows. Because if you look at City and Arsenal over the last 5 years, you are extremely clear on how much you spent compared to us.
I never spent 250 million on right backs. That's all I know. You guys can card whenever you want. You can dash whatever money you guys want.
Hold on.
All we're saying,
spend 250 million.
But that's all we're saying is that like
Walker.
The money is being spent, but Liverpool haven't been known to spend the money.
Big up SSJ,
that's why I'm just saying I don't agree with it. I agree with what you're saying.
I agree. You never broke a transfer record on a goalkeeper or a centre back, did you?
No. Again, that's every 5 years. This is my team. I'm not saying we've never spent in between those 5 years.
But in terms of actually spending, you're doing what you said you wouldn't. In terms of your spending, you're justifying.
I'm not justifying the spending. No, what I'm saying, you're not letting me finish my point. No, you're not letting me finish my point. My point is,
trying to justify it.
My point is that Man City were going da. Every you man were just going crazy with it.
Okay,
and obviously, don't get me wrong, Chelsea are going crazy with it. Arsenal have started to kind of go crazy with it now that the Conte decided to back it. Before that, it was mad tight. Before that as well, pause. So it's only because Liverpool. Hold on, it's just because Liverpool aren't known, and Arsenal as well aren't known.
Okay,
necessarily for splashing the cash. Hear me out. So that's why
you're doing the justifying thing.
That's why I'm just saying. That's why the discourse.
No, you're justifying. You're just justifying.
No, let me finish. Let me finish. I'm saying the reason why people look at it a certain way.
You're justifying.
No. Let me finish. The reason why football fans in general look at it that way, not me, because I just feel like I changed up after the money. I don't care. I'm saying the reason why football fans. Let me finish. Let me finish. The reason why football fans look at it that way.
We know this.
That's the reason why football fans look at it that way is because you've done it more often of recent times for a longer period compared to Arsenal, who kind of only started breaking the records with Rice and that. Liverpool hadn't broken the records since 2018, 2019. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we're now in 2025.
Okay.
Like, that's probably people's reason for it. Not saying that's the legend.
Hold on. So if we're doing, see, this is the whole thing.
That doesn't mean it's right, though.
Hold on. My whole thing is what you just did there was justify it. I get it. I don't have a problem with Liverpool. No, it was a justification, bro. There's nothing wrong with it. You're explaining why it's fine for Liverpool to do it, but
no. I said why fans, why the masses might view it that way.
Now let me do it. So I'm going to do the same as you. I'm going to justify why City could spend money because we're winning a damn sight more trophies, yeah, and we wanted to stay up there. So everyone can do a justification towards it, yeah. But ultimately, what we should. Once you an explanation is a justification, right?
No, but like, why you got?
No. I didn't justify why we spent money. No, I didn't justify you. I didn't justify to you why Liverpool are spending money.
Explain the fan interpretation.
I said the fans' outlook on it. I'm saying their outlook on it.
I'll change the word so that you're comfortable with it. You've given your explanation. No, I am, bro. You've just said your explanation. I said justification. My bad. It's not justification. It's an explanation. So in that case, a City fan could then give their explanation, right? And their explanation is because we're spending more because we want to stay up there, right? Either way, what we should actually all just do is go, do you know what? Who fucking cares? Because in the era I grew up in, yeah, when these lot dominated everything, even before that, because I'm that fucking old, when you lot and Arsenal were going at it, before them lot got on top of it, you lot all outspent everyone else, yeah? But at that era, at no point was it ever a conversation about how much was being spent, right? It only became a conversation when Little City started spending money. Before that, it's fine for United to go, bro, think how much they spent on fucking Rio.
You know what? I know you got a question, but first and foremost, it's 1,800. This isn't, bro, this is normal football talk, by the way. If you're with your friends, this is normal. If anyone's been around a group of friends, by the way,
it's pub chat.
And let's say it don't matter where you're at, where you're at. Even if you're at ball, imagine that. Even when you're at ball, people get, bro, it gets loud. It doesn't mean rattled. But
people think people are rattled.
By the way, still hashtag rattled though. But what's it called? Smash the likes. Please smash the likes. Just take 2 seconds and subscribe.
I love that. When I look in the chat and see 115, do you know what? You lot spamming 115. Quick one. Just keep spamming 115 because in the next couple of weeks or months, you lot are going to be so mudded. It's unbelievable.
By the way, one sec. I'm gonna have to do up the defending thing, for all clubs but one. Yeah, one thing. Arsenal's actually now spent as much money as City have, if not a little bit more, in the last 5 to 6 years. Safe on that one. 2, they've won trebles in Champions League. So it's Liverpool. Liverpool have, even if it is justified or not, Liverpool should be able to spend this money, and they should have done it years ago. Yeah. 3, you want to talk about net spend trophy, Liverpool fans. If you're going to look at net spend and look towards City, go look at City's net spend as well. You'll find that they sold much more academy products than yours, and for a big price.
Same with Chelsea as well on the academy.
So on that notice, whichever circle you want to put it,
and there's all an explanation.
My club don't do anything.
Another thing, Cass, is that everyone used to laugh at the fact that we don't spend anything. Liverpool, you don't spend. So no matter how good you get, you're not gonna, that was the one. That's the one I used to love the most. No matter how good you get, you're not gonna get better. You're not gonna stay there.
I said the words.
How good you get?
I said the words.
I know you might have said those words. No matter how good you get,
what you do, bro, you ain't got no money in there.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Even if you look win something major, you ain't retaining.
The board's stingy.
I've heard you say that one. That's you ain't retaining.
I said that, bro. The board's stingy.
The retaining one I've done bare time. Yeah. But even if you look at the spending, like you man have still spent in it. Like even Nunes. Look at the summer we signed Haaland. You signed Nunes. Nunes was more than Haaland, right?
Yes, of course. I'm pretty sure you spent more than us that window because Nunes was already.
No, because we got who else did we get with Grealish summer?
Alvarez
for 14 million. Alvarez.
No, but like, if your team spends money, like it's fine, just own it. You don't need to get right.
This is it. I changed up after the money.
Listen, I'll be honest. If someone says your team spends a lot of money, all you have to do is, and we want this, that, and the third. That's all you have to say. You have to be like, you have to look at us.
You should spend.
That's what I'm saying. You have to look at us to be like, we spent 900 million.
And by the way,
imagine getting a pay rise and not spending it.
And it's the thing, we sell very well as well, by the way. Like,
I'm not denying that, bro. But you just about to sell.
We sell terrible.
And you know what? You know what my thing is? I don't mind people saying, Liverpool. Like again, like what Dap said, if you're spending in this rattling fans, then you're doing something right. But give us two like back-to-back seasons where we're just dashing money. Because this is the first. I want back-to-back. I'm still yet to see Liverpool go ham with the wallet in back-to-back windows. When I mean back-to-back summer windows, by the way, not like January. Like, I'm still yet to see that.
Monk, do you know the clearest thing is, yeah, that this is where I've never knocked Liverpool for their spending, yeah, and I think this is where the proof is in the pudding.
Many opportunities.
Because Liverpool fans, no, but here's a really, bro, this is, Liverpool fans will say, oh, City only win things because of how much they spend, yeah? But, and they're right with that. But the perfect example is, okay, no problem. Well, Liverpool came close to winning the league, yeah, before you won your first Premier League, right? They went and got Alisson and Van Dijk, which was breaking 2 transfer records. And what did they do the season after?
Nothing.
No, you won the league, bro.
Oh, you're talking about, I thought you meant the season after we won the league.
No. Well, all right, if you want to mean the season you bought them, you won the Champions League. The season after, you won the league, yeah? So if that is not an example of, to win things, you have to spend money. And although Liverpool did it, and I never knocked it, I said, do you know what, fair play, because when you broke those 2 transfer records, people would have looked sideways at you, yeah?
Van Dijk come in January, so that one was... Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? You went and got those 2 players, yeah? People looked sideways, 2 transfer records. But then once you won a Champions League and a Premier League, ain't no one questioning either of those fees.
And Chelsea broke the transfer record about a month later with Kepa, so people just forgot.
That one was meant
to. Listen, Kepa for 75 million, we let everything slide after that one.
Examples with City. Remember the summer where we bought Yaya Toure and David Silva, and everyone was questioning how much we spent on them 2 players? Yeah. Well, the season we bought them both, we won our first FA Cup in this era. And then the season after that, we won our first Premier League ever. Yeah. Again, has anyone ever spoke about Yaya Toure's price tag since?
And that's how you shut.
Once you win a trophy,
no one really cool. Everyone, Rice has his doubters, but no one really talks about 100 million Rice.
No, I think he's worth it.
I don't. You don't really hear Rice's price tag. You don't really hear Caicedo's price tag, even though I still don't think those players are worth 100 million. I don't think any player is worth over 100 million, apart from the medium amount. But you don't really talk about those guys' prices. You don't.
Yeah.
You don't. We cannot be talking about anybody else's money, though. Let's be real. Chelsea spent $1 billion. We can't be pocket watching each other when we got Chelsea over here spending $1 billion.
Champions of the world, bro.
Wait, champions of the world. Let's get it right. Yeah, Chelsea are spending everyone else's money because somehow we go and buy their products for double or if not triple the price.
Bro, do you know what I will say? Yeah, I'm flexing this money and I'm flexing these bezels on, you know what I'm saying, these chains, VVS. I'm flexing like this because deep down, I don't know if we're gonna do this next year. So this ties into the fact that the whole every 5 years thing. None of you lot can sit here and say Liverpool are going to do this next year. Can you say that? Can you look in your policy and say?
You see DDG, yeah? You see DDG. You see DDG, yeah? He was streaming at Wireless and he was streaming backstage afterwards, yeah? And he's with this rapper. I didn't know who this rapper was, yeah? And this rapper had a Wham chain on and they swapped chains, right? And then afterwards they were talking kind of like off camera, but you could hear him. And the rapper was going to him, nah, I'm selling this chain. It's too heavy. I can't carry it around my neck.
Bro, this is my point. So this is what I'm saying. So you know when people are given the title of Liverpool are doing the buy the league thing, yeah. That's why I said let us do it in back-to-back windows because none of you lot can sit here and tell me Liverpool are going to do it again next year because there's no evidence. There's no evidence that Liverpool have spent heavy in back-to-back seasons.
I think you might get Isaac next summer. So
who said Liverpool buying the league?
No, not buying. You know when I say buying the league,
Liverpool ain't buying no league.
Nah.
I mean, you know what I mean though. Doing the overspending.
But the thing is, you guys are spending to retain to go back to back.
Yes.
You got last season. All you bought was Chiesa, bro. No one taking that from you guys. If you win it again,
I'm not saying people will say we bought the league. I'm just saying that like we don't know if we're gonna spend like this next year.
But the thing is, you don't need to though. But if you Trent, Robertson.
Bro, you do. This is a thing, right? Our chairman does an interview at the end of every season, right? Now, City's first 2 Premier Leagues that they won, the summer after we won it is in that summer. Win it. Our first 2 were shit transfer windows when we were buying players like Rodwell, yeah, and Sinclair from Swansea, yeah, and both times we didn't retain, right? When we got our first Premier League under Pep, Khaldoon did an interview and he said, we've learned from previous seasons where we've won Premier Leagues and not retained it. The reason we didn't retain it is because in the summer following it, we did not strengthen. And where all the other teams were trying to play catch up, we had to make sure we stayed one level ahead of them. Since then, we've done it every summer, pretty much, yeah. We've gone and got one or two, not squad players, but starters, yeah. And that's helped to get, that's made us be able to do 3-peats, 4-peats, and retained, yeah? And that's what I think Liverpool are doing this time. Liverpool have won the league and have gone, this time, we don't want to drop off and let people catch up. We're making sure we're staying ahead of the pack. They're spending. And that's where I think, like, Liverpool at the moment, like, for me, in my mind, sizable favourites to win the league. Like, sizable.
I think Liverpool next season won't spend. But the season after that, when Salah's contract and, you know, when all their contract, that's when they're going to start spending again.
But what happens is, yeah, is so once you get... I think what... But if you look at what City have been doing, we didn't do it. The prime example is we did a 4-peat, and then after our 4th league, last summer, the only player we bought was Savio and Gundogan on a free, yeah? And guess what? We didn't win the league, right? So it kind of does show you, if you don't... And that's where I think Liverpool next summer... I don't think they'll go out and splurge.
I don't you want 4, bro. You can take a season off. You want 4 in a row. You can take a season off.
I think Liverpool won't splurge next summer, but I still think what they might do is go out and still buy 1 or 2 absolute starters. Like, say, for example, next summer, who would rule Liverpool out from getting Isak?
I think a winger they'll buy.
Yeah.
I think next summer they might get Isak and absolute elite centre-back, like a...
Bastoni, maybe.
Yeah, bad boy.
I think a winger, centre-back, but I don't think they'll buy another striker.
How about this? Hold your breath on this part, yeah? Quickly. Cass, I don't think you would have been gone with a 3rd bid if the Barca and Rashford move wasn't partly done just because of wages, in my opinion. Always been stated by tier 1 if you want. Yeah, he loves it. It's already said that the whole Mbeumo stuff's irrelevant of sales, so it don't really matter. Everyone's ignoring the source of money being spent by the clubs in discussion. The source of the money.
I think it's all about the Saudis.
I don't know. Liverpool is like Goku, takes 5 years charging up. You know what?
Do you know what? I think we need to have a new rule, right, on the channel, yeah? With me, you, Monts, and any of the guests that come on. Anyone in the chat that wants to say Cass's name, Monts' name, my name, anyone on the show's name, yeah? Just know if you say it, there's no problem, but it's going to get ignored unless you super chat. Yeah, if you want to talk to us, then fucking put your money up. You
PSG have. Oh.
Tell them.
Wait, hold on. PSG have 20% sell-on clause.
On Ekitike, wow.
Oh shit, that's a nice one. Or actually, one sec. Or if you want to talk to me for free, we got a Discord.
Yeah, Discord's the only place you can talk to us for free. Yeah.
I'm active. I'm actually mad active. I'm going to post in the chat now. Can someone read out quickly? Not that actually. You know what? Can you read out?
Yes. City got the kit deal. That's why we spend like that in January and summer. 100 mil season, PL record with Ekitike signing. Is Isak done forever? How you feel? I don't think he is. You know.
No, I think he's done. I don't think Liverpool going to spend for him. But the thing is, if Isak wants to leave Newcastle, where would he go? Because Arsenal got a striker. City got Haaland. Chelsea, they'll probably spend another flipping 100 million on a striker. Let's be honest here, because Chelsea sell well. So if they wanted to get Isak, they could potentially get him. They'll just go sell Jackson and be like, yeah, look, we sold Jackson. Take a little slap on the wrist with a fine. They'll be good. Liverpool, I don't think next season they'll spend that much on a striker again. So I think Chelsea's probably where he'll most likely go.
I hold your breath for a second, because this is the mad part. Yeah, I'm gonna say it in a sec. Like I said once. He's not here, but you man like Goku charging up. Then you got greedy walking Ken times 20. That's jokes to try and get hit. AKA Isak the body can't handle it.
Barca, to be fair.
Liverpool are still within FFP within all their buys. That's the maddest part about it. This frugal, tight mindset stem from the British culture in general. Believe everyone should just spend what they can, and we see who makes most of use of the money. Which is fair as well.
Yeah.
By the way, keep smashing the likes. Nearly on 500 likes. Anything above 500 likes, love. I suppose if we can get this to 600, 700, then you lot have done.
What's the most likes you've got on a video before while live?
I don't know. Can't keep count. To be fair, there's a Discord. It's in the pin. So if you don't want to exit the live chat or whatever, you'll see the pin. You can see the Discord. There's loads of us in there, by the way. There's like 360 now or something like that. 360 people.
I see Lucky Master. Pay to get you attention. Now I'll just unsub. No problem, unsub. Bob, there's 1,900 people watching it. Can I act arrogant? Is that right with you, Cass?
Go crazy, Brad. Go crazy.
He does it all the fucking time. But if I do it, see, I ask for permission. You tell people to fuck off.
It's because you asked. Because you asked. You should let him go crazy because you asked.
Bro, that's mad. I watch this guy tell people to fuck off. I go, Cass, can I say it? And he's like, oh, I don't know if you're allowed to say it. All right, fine, I won't.
I think it's the way you say it. Maybe.
It was West.
So anyways,
I've heard the way he thinks. The way you say it's nice.
The funny thing is, with this whole drama with because we call the Gyokeres stuff. We'll talk on briefly, right? But they're still saying Isak's not off. They're saying the Luis Diaz money, is going to be the Ekitike money, not Rodrigo.
No, but
and Isak is still on the cards.
No, but they need a winger.
No, but that's the. Are we doubting Slot right now?
I am. They need a winger. If they got a winger,
doubting Slot right now to do what he needs to do.
Yes,
because if you're telling me in one window, if there's Mark Ogden, and he's from ESPN, does stuff with obviously like all around and that. He's not amazing. He's not amazing, but and it's not just him, by the way. They're still saying this whole Isak drama is not done.
No, it's done.
Ekitike's can play on the left as well, right? Just like Cody Gakpo. We all said Cody Gakpo was a striker. No, he's a left winger now for them, right? We know Liverpool. And also, furthermore, we knew that Liverpool had a bid ready. And I'm not trying to create something out of nothing. This is just what's been said. They said that obviously with the whole Rodrigo stuff, he was going to cost 70 million. Ekitike's just cost them 78 million plus add-ons, right? Love. They were ready in the bid. They said apparently, and this was from Craig, whatever his name, from the Daily Mail, something about the regions of 150 million. Newcastle, that's his valuation at Newcastle. So he does have a valuation, like a value. Sorry, that means it's not over until the fat lady sings. That's
if they get him. GG.
I'm not trying to. And also, we spoke about it briefly yesterday. Mons wasn't here, and I'm pretty sure he's listening in the background. You said it yourself, to be fair. Those Eddie Howe quotes don't sound convincing.
I don't think he'll renew that contract. I think he's out of there. But Liverpool, I think Barcelona are ringing for a striker.
But
if Barcelona come calling, he's out of there.
I think Barca next summer. I mean, look, I think at this point, Liverpool, if what's his name? Diaz goes, I think Ekitike and Isak, works very fucking well together.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, of course he does. He's a facilitator. Well, They're both good footballers.
But the one I do want to see is next summer, because I think next summer is something like 6 months before Barca's new stadium opens. Yeah, Barcelona will want a marquee signing for that new stadium.
I think it's that striker. Yeah, but Lewandowski's pushing it right now. But they didn't want to buy Diaz because Diaz, it's gonna cost them a lot of money. So they took Rashford on loan. I'm telling you right now, if they get Isak, it's most likely they're gonna start knocking. And Isak will look at Barcelona and say, "I want to play for that team."
Yeah,
and he's out of there.
I think the money thing's interesting because obviously Barca are fucking bummy with money, but the new stadium will come with massive sponsorships that would probably back the signing of Isak. So I don't know. Chelsea, you can never. They're right. You can never rule Chelsea out.
I think you can't rule Chelsea out either.
You can never rule Chelsea.
I think. Listen, let's be real. Chelsea is one of the best selling.
I didn't even see you in the background. Hey.
Let's be real though. Chelsea is one of the best selling clubs, so Chelsea can just sell players and just buy.
I see this guy in a PSG top more than I see with a United top now.
I'm thinking like, who's that? But no, what I'm saying with the whole Isak stuff, and you could say, but what money? People, you got to forget. Luis Diaz money, is pretty much they paid him peanuts for that guy. Yeah, it's worth everything. Cool, whatever. Isak, Harvey,
and he's on low wages.
One sec. People forget, and low wages. People forget, and I've said this for weeks now. Darwin Núñez, we don't know what his situation is. He is yet to leave, and he's heavily linked with Saudi. Harvey Elliott has been tipped for 40 to 45 million with a heavily rumoured with West Ham as we speak.
And he's
other
English.
clubs. And Brent and
English
Brian
tag.
and his English tag. That money and Saudi money alone pays for a big bulk. And don't forget, Ben Doak is going to go for about 15, 20 million. I don't think McConnell or Tyler Morton, one of them will probably leave more than likely. I really like Tyler Morton. He's actually a really good player. McConnell's decent. So you're forgetting about everything else that they might have out. So don't say that the money can't be done. It can be done. And it's still within PSR reg. So when you think about if you're going to put, obviously you see how much is allocated. I think Liverpool is trying to build something for long term right now before the Barcelonas get all their money through their new stadium, opening back up in Camp Nou, and the Real Madrids might win the Champions League and thought, oh, what can we do with this? Let alone Chelsea, Liverpool's kryptonite. You never know.
Bro, you gotta remember, we could be, bro. It's looking like, all right, if we're going by what it looks like, the likely outcome, we're losing 4 attackers. One of them, unfortunately, has passed away, but we are losing 3 of them. That's the bottom line.
My nose is.
So, in order to and everyone knows attackers are premium now. Attackers are premium. Man, I'm paying silly bro. Ekitike ain't worth the money we're paying for him. Do you know what I'm saying? The only good deal I think has been done for an attacker this season is Mohamed Kudus for Spurs for 55 and João Pedro for 40 at Chelsea. Those are the only 2.
Are you meaning 9?
And maybe Delap.
So you're just meaning 9s. You're just meaning 9s when you say attackers, yeah?
9/wingers. I think you can throw some.
Not 10s. Not 10s. Turkey.
Turkey's a good.
Turkey was a great side.
Of course, Turkey's a great one as well. So the 4.
Pedro can play 10 as well.
Yeah.
Say that again.
And Pedro can play 10 as well.
Yeah. So Turkey, them lot, I'd say are like the good. I feel like those are the good deals that have come through in it. But a lot of the deals now you're overpaying. And for me, if Luis Diaz, as Kaz said, if it's Luis Diaz going, which is likely, Darwin Núñez. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? And obviously, RIP.
You ain't got another striker. That's what people
don't understand.
Saying. You're lacking a striker.
RIP Jota, Chiesa, let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? Let's be honest.
Can I ask you a question?
Salah's 33, by the way. Salah's 33. Replacements have to be made, bro. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely have to be made.
I rate Liverpool's team though. I can't lie, Monts, because I think you didn't even spend money last year. Yeah, big up by the way, the Arsenal brother. Big up as well.
Big up Tyrone and Bumo, man. Love.
Yeah, no, I have the wrong shirt today, but you know what? Yeah, I respect Liverpool's team. I can't lie, Monts, because you didn't spend money last year, yeah. And the way you've gone out, and like I've been saying to Cass, I've been saying to other people like Rommers and that, defending it's harder than winning it, yeah. Because look, Liverpool, I don't think I've ever gone back to back.
Never done it in the Premier League.
Never done it, yeah. City have done it. Obviously, United have done it. I believe Chelsea have and so forth, right? When you look at it, what you're doing, left back Robertson, we know that his legs have been cooked the last 18 months. Good squad player, sick for experience to keep your winning mentality with Van Dijk and Salah, but you need more. Gyokeres comes in. Frimpong replaces Trent. Hasn't got the delivery, but he's got the up and down energy, the tenacity, the speed. Him and Salah could probably work. Then you go and look at Ekitike. I like Ekitike, by the way. I'm a fan. I've watched him quite a few times. I like the way he plays. And the big thing for me with him is that you try and change your approach. When you look at your strikers, yeah, over the years, Suarez, bad boy striker, yeah? Firmino, bad boy and what he done for you lot. You then changed your approach and went to a Darwin Núñez for me on the shoulder, a sort of more fox in the box, old school number 9.
Like almost Torres is on the shoulder style.
Yeah, Torres sort of like that sort of thing. Didn't work.
I thought he was a fox. He's not a fox.
No, he's not a fox. Yeah, you're right.
He's a squirrel.
But now it's like the club have thought, you know what? We tried a different approach. Now we're going to go back to a striker that facilitates the attackers. He can drop in. He can link up with Salah. Gakpo can run off him as well. He's got pace. He can do a bit of everything. And that's what I think you've gone back to now. So yeah, the money for Ekitike might be long in your arms, yeah. But when you think about it, 3, 4, 5 years, if you're getting a long-term striker, that money could be well spent. So I think
what we do to retain.
That's
it. They're showing.
At least we can't blame the board. This is the thing now. If Liverpool don't retain, you can't blame the board now. And I'm not a fan of the board. I'm not a fan of the board. I'm like, people say, oh my God, but they're spending. How can you not be a fan of the board?
200 million on 2 players. That's ambition.
Because Ty, if I ask you right now, how sure are you that Liverpool go out next summer and spend like they did this summer?
Nah, I don't think you will. I think we're doing it. I think
there you go. So for me,
now you're getting everything now.
For me, it's about consistency.
Summer, but only like 1 or 2 starters.
That's cool, Daps, isn't it? You just do what
that's what you do.
Here's the thing. But I've seen my rivals go and do that because that's the intent. They want to show to win and to keep winning. So for me, I'll give them the credit. I'm not going to sit here and be a hater and go, oh, I don't care you spent this money. It's still shit. No, I'll give you the credit now. Can you continue to show the intent to bring the whole fan base over to supporting the board? Because the whole fan base doesn't still support the board.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? If I said to you 2 months ago, Florian Wirtz in attacking midfield also can rotate with Salah. Sometimes he wants to rest him or whatever.
Right, if you mentioned Florian Wirtz, Liverpool, I'd have laughed at you. I'd have laughed at you.
Up top, and then you got 2 defenders coming at fullbacks. If I said to you them 4 players 6 weeks ago, you would have been like, that is sick. You got to be real.
Yeah, of course. Bro, with what Liverpool are doing, as I said, people are saying I've changed up. Of course I've changed up. I'm rich now. I've changed up.
Life changed.
What's all this, bro? Like, bro, keys complaining about me and that. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm with you guys. I'm with the man them now. I'm in the club. I'm with the bottles. I've got.
By the way, we've got Ches and Spirit.
Well on. Anyway, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But go on.
I never expected it.
Sounds like, are you taking a
shot? Sort out your mic, kids. Sort out your mic.
Are you having a shower while you're fucking speaking or something? That sounds mad. Okay.
No, my AirPods, isn't it?
Tell me that doesn't sound like a shower.
That's like a vibe, though.
He's on the toilet.
Shitting or shower, one of the two.
Yeah, 100.
Nah, but do you know what, Monch? You're right there. This is the thing with boards. You always have to give the board credit when they deserve credit. Yeah. Because, and again, I'll go back to last summer. Our board did not do enough last summer. And because of that, we all saw what happened.
And you've seen them. And the thing is, there's evidence of them going mad year in, year out. So you're like, bro, so what?
You got complacent. The board, the fact that our chairman has come out before and said, we know from previous experiences, but the summers we win the league, when we haven't spent afterwards, we've dropped off. So we won't do that again. We'll always make sure we stay ahead of the pack. Last summer, we didn't do that. We dropped off. And that's why when some of my fan base is now going in on the board, I'm like, I get it. Last summer, I understand, we didn't do enough, but we have to credit our board that in January, they did straight away. Literally, we had a bad October through till the start of January. The minute January hit, our board tried to do something about it, right? They go, fucking hell, our bad. Yes, we've seen what's happened and they've come out and done it. You have to give the board a credit. Now, same with Liverpool, I think you're spot on because I will always go back. You know what transfer window I'm going to refer to with you lot, Monts? That January one after you won the league. That's the one that probably haunts Liverpool fans forever, where you were top of the league.
I promise you was retaining. I promise you was retaining.
Bro, you were top, you were retaining. And your board went and bought 2 very average centre-backs when you had defenders out.
You mean holograms?
Yeah. And that's where, but that was
where are they now? I must ask you, where are they now? You know what, I'd love to know. I'd love to know where they are now.
Somewhere.
If you think of it, that might have been one of Edwards' last transfer windows before he left. So maybe it's haunted him a bit.
He left at them times.
No, I don't think he.
Edwards.
I'm
pretty sure Julian Ward was.
He came in for like a year.
Was he?
Yeah, Julian Ward was overseeing things. Then was it just after that?
You don't know.
You remember it would have been. So I'm meaning January 2021.
2020 to 2021, innit?
Yeah, right. So
January
2021. Right.
Yeah.
That was the window that I think all Liverpool fans, because me as a City fan, I remember it thinking going into January, because we just got Kevin De Bruyne injured, Aguero was injured. United went top for a week, right?
Yeah, the 1 week.
The league was blown wide open. Liverpool, if Liverpool would have got centre backs in that window, you would have retained.
We were on to lose 6 home games in a row.
Can I keep it real? Can I keep it real?
Ah, that's better. You finished shitting now.
If I would have my AirPods, I was with my AirPods. If Chelsea had signed
on the toilet,
Ekitike for me isn't ambitious. I'll say he's a good signing, but Wirtz is ambitious because he had the pedigree already and he performed at a top level and he's still young, so he fits all the criteria to being like a world-class solidified player for Liverpool. But Ekitike isn't that. Like he's
okay,
not.
Let me challenge you on that, Ches. Yeah, Florian Wirtz won the Bundesliga. He's 22 years of age, like you said. So you're saying he's ambitious because he's won the league with Leverkusen. Me and Mons and Dapsnap were just saying the striker market right now is starch, right? You got Gyokeres going to Arsenal. You got Ekitike. Yao Pedro's gone to Chelsea. What striker could Liverpool realistically sign other than Isak that is ambitious? Because the market's not great. So I don't get what you're saying.
That's the mutually exclusive point. That two things can be true. What you said is true. I never disputed that.
Okay.
Like the market is so thin where you sign Ekitike for 82 million and it's ambitious. You sign João Pedro, and even my fans overly gassing it. Even I've said, I don't even know if my 9, I'm saying this from now, I don't even know if my 9s are going to be good enough to compete all the way. But I want them to be. We don't know that yet. Ekitike is the same thing. If Chelsea had signed him, I would not be sitting here going, wow, what an ambitious sign. I'd be happy with it because he's a good baller and his underlying metrics and stuff are good. But I'm not going to hear people say to me now all of a sudden he's an ambitious signing because Liverpool fucking signed him. If Chelsea had signed him, I'll be hearing 90 million. Wow, that's a lot of money. He better perform, which is a fact, by the way. He still has to perform. Sure. But for me, I
was quite positive. You see with Ekitike and Chelsea, I'm not saying
Ekitike is dud. I'm not calling him a dud. But
I'm just saying, like, when he was
striker, any striker wants is going to have question marks.
Before the João Pedro thing, we spoke about Ekitike.
Gyokeres getting question marks now.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying, bro.
Guys are telling me
everyone's coming to the Premier League with a question mark. Unless you're Alexander Isak or Osherman, who's going to probably go wherever, yeah? Everyone's coming with a little question mark. So I kind of like it. Do you know what? I'm not going to lie. As a mutual, I kind of, because Man United are just in the mud right now, I kind of like it because I'm looking at these strikers thinking, who is going to be the one that shines? That's what I like.
It's going to be interesting.
I do love that you call yourself a mutual. Because when you came on and said, no, but I get it. Because when he came on and said, like, you know what? I've got to give respect to Liverpool. I agree with everything he says, yeah, but I'm never going to say I've got to give respect to Liverpool. I can't do it. I just can't fucking do it.
I hear it.
You got to keep that with the private.
The window's mad. The window's mad.
But you're right about, look, all this thing is when people, you never know when a player is going to a club, you never know whether they're going to land or not, though, innit? Like, remember the season when we got Haaland, Liverpool got Nunes? The truth is, like, at the start of the season, both clubs were probably as confident of who was going to land. Yeah, one of them does. One of them. Right now, I want James Trafford. Now, people will start saying, "Oh, I don't think he's all that." It's a risk, but it's a risk. We have to take a risk because I've seen enough. I don't think Diogo Jota is
stinky.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing, Mom. If someone said to me, you could have Garcia that's gone to Barca, yeah, over James Trafford, I'd take him. But of what I've seen of Diogo Jota. My bad. Rest in peace, Diogo Costa, sorry. What I've seen of Diogo Costa, I see mistakes in him all over the gaff as well. So it's kind of like, I think on the keeper thing, a lot of things are a risk at the moment. And you just have to take the risk in it. Like,
I think the Premier League proven thing.
I think Delap could bang. I do think Delap
I'm not saying he's not going to bang. I'm not saying he's not going to bang, but I'm saying we can't all of a sudden, because he cost the package, all of a sudden, he's an ambitious signing. It's not ambitious. He's just a good prospect. He done well when he was younger. Done well last season, like decent numbers, and he's coming in as a prospect. Let's not flip it and call him ambitious signing. Like, not that.
I can't wait for next season, man. That's gonna be fun.
Even Noni, by the way. The prime example is Noni. Like, there's definitely fucking shitloads of question marks over Noni, yeah? But
we're gonna bench
if we're being honest, first season when you signed Havertz, yeah, let's just go back to that first season.
Well, you play left 8.
Havertz's first season at Arsenal, yeah? Remember when he joined Arsenal, the slander Havertz got, yeah?
Yeah, because we didn't want him. None of us wanted him.
But real talk, yeah, his first season wasn't bad, was it?
I mean, from January when we moved him out of left 8, then yeah, it wasn't bad. But you forget that first half when he played left 8, it was Arteta's fault. Why did he play there? Yeah. Because Arteta basically forced him to play every game. He's like, you're gonna play no matter where you start. We'll play you left 8. Oh wait, shit, it doesn't work out for you. We'll put you on the bench.
But bro, he was nowhere near as bad as the slander Havertz was getting at first.
But like in January, we put him up top and he started bagging goals. That's when the slander was like, okay, cool. But then obviously when he misses a couple sitters, it was like.
So what happens to him now if you get Gyokeres? Is he going back left 8?
I promise you, I got a special place. You see Norgard. We got a special place next to him in Norgard on the bench. Special place. He's gonna be right there.
To be fair, it's option, isn't it? Who said they can't play together as well?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
They can play together. I'm not being
Is Havertz not better off of playing off of a striker?
Yeah, he's better playing off a striker.
Who's going to get dropped for him?
Yeah, that's the question. Odegaard.
And my captain's not getting dropped.
No. Deep is one second. Let me just quickly land these quickly before they get lost in translation, bro. Because Andy clearly from Nottingham does speak good English. Wasn't buying the league enough that now you want conversations, then bro, tires must be hot.
Oh, that's Andy.
That's Andy.
Oh, Andy, you support Nottingham Forest, yeah? Prove that you can be relevant for 2 seasons, then we'll talk.
Closed door friendly with Stoke at the Liverpool training ground. Liverpool lead 4-0 at half time thanks to a Darwin Núñez hat trick. We can probably increase the price for him.
What are you saying, Mons? Keep him 1 more season?
Found his level. Liverpool have added Fofana to our shortlist.
He can't do it on a cold night in Stoke, but he can do it on a warm summer.
I saw Fofana.
Give it a rest, man.
That's a good player. This news is like Michu scoring against Arsenal.
Shout out Michu.
Shout
out player.
Please don't forget.
I was going to say the whole Gyokeres thing. All right, I already said on my tweets like this just sounds like Sporting letting out everything like to all these Portuguese outlets because they're all reporting at the exact same time, pretty much, all one after another. Just attempts Arsenal to probably hurry up, right? That's the way I look at it. I don't think United could ever do anything.
Got a striker, like, and when we got wrapped up,
yeah. But for me, it's I don't know. Berta probably doesn't want Arsenal looking like that. They just fold in it all of a sudden because he got a one-way striker. He is going to leave at some point. He's not even turning up to training. So again, Gyokeres is done. But the thing is, one thing with Arteta is he likes to switch up sometimes. I know we say, but what happens to Kai Havertz? Who cares what happens to him? Because he's an option. You can have options. Who said you can't play 4-4-2 sometimes? It might be a case where you might have to dig deep a little bit, and you might need someone that's going to hold up the ball and just running behind through the middle more centrally. It means you can take off Saka and play a different way. Do you get what I'm saying? That's what I look at as a good option.
Here's the thing, though, guys.
I wouldn't say like.
Here's the thing, though, guys.
He will get games. He will
get 100%. He will get games. But like,
is Havertz a better 10 than Eze if they was to sign him?
Different kind of player.
Hold on. Let me have a point. So you can't stop what I'm saying. Is he a better 10 than them two? No. Is he a better striker than Gyokeres? No. So where are we going from here?
So okay, in my opinion, let's say he does happen to go for more 4-4-2. You need someone. You got 2 players. Gyokeres claims he's better in the box than what people make out to be. He just doesn't get enough service for the aerial duels, which is fair because that's why he gets a lot of tap-ins, right? But if you need someone that's like 2 aerial presence in the box, then you probably want to put Havertz in there with Gyokeres. Also, someone like you can ping the ball up to, which we've seen Raya do numerous times to Havertz.
Why is he better than Moreno?
Who says that Eze can't go off the left in the 4-4-2 or in the middle and drive a little bit differently? The thing is,
we saw Moreno do that last season.
What I'm saying for Arsenal, it's an option. It's just options. Even if Erdegaard needs a rest,
I don't think he did,
or he needs to get swapped over, Arteta's going to need another way of playing. If Eze might have to do another role if he's to come still, which I'm pretty sure he is. Do you get what I'm saying?
Marina's an interesting one though.
And also, like we're not even taking into effect. Obviously, now with the Champions League, the new format, bare more games, injuries. All it takes is one injury.
Injuries.
Gyokeres does his hamstring. He's out for 4 weeks. Havertz is back up front. So
no one said like Havertz is not going to get minutes. But in the starting 11,
he'll get minutes.
Yeah, but he'll get minutes. But in the starting 11, he's not in the
game.
starting 11.
This is how I look at it. Right? If Arsenal. When I look at it, Ches, and even an Arsenal guy, if Arsenal were going away to City, United, first game of the season, United.
What a game, man! That game,
I know,
first game of the season.
I know. I'm on holiday and I'm grateful. But when you look at the big games,
his name's Bolado.
Havertz will play in the games like Fulham at home. I think Havertz can play if Gyokeres is playing Champions League midweek or whatever. When we're talking about like the big games where it's going to be defining if Arsenal win a Premier League or not, beating the big 6, I don't know if Havertz will start them games. I think he'll start the games that are the winnable. Like, okay, it's Fulham at home, yeah, you will start that. It's Brentford at home, yeah, you will start that. But when it's City, when it's Liverpool, when it's Chelsea, I don't know if Havertz is going to be starting. And if you accept that,
if you talk about that starting,
Havertz perform well against big 6 teams in general. That's not their issue. He performs well when they play against big 6 teams. His record against big 6 is decent with Havertz.
Yeah, but Ches, if you sign Gyokeres as a proper number 9, there's no way that they're going to bench.
Here's the thing, Ty. It all depends on the system. That's why Kaz made a good point about
I agree.
The other thing it depends on is,
being honest, Gyokeres, I can tell you something for free. He's going to play a completely different system to when Havertz is playing because they don't play the same kind of football.
But the thing is, we always do this. We all do this best 11.
He's back in
Nah, ain't injured. But I think we all do this best 11 shit, yeah, where I think all of us could say, yeah, but our best 11 is fully fit to start probably 3 times a season. The rest of the time, there's fucking injuries all over the gaff. Yeah. And at this point, do you know what? Would you go as far as to say Havertz now is potentially what he probably always should have been at Arsenal when he's a squad player?
Probably. Yeah, and he's the perfect one for it.
And he's a good squad player.
He's a very good
squad player. He's a good squad player to have.
Yeah.
I think you would have done more if you got a competent enough left winger with him. You always needed a better left winger. But not all.
Do you think they signed Castro? Do you think?
No. We had AFTV telling us Martinelli over flipping Mbappe. Remember, so it don't matter. You reap what you sow, innit?
Do you think they signed a left winger though?
They have.
Noni Madueke.
We signed one competent. We're yet to see. But
we had this debate earlier. Ty, you saying that Noni is cover on the right?
I think he's cover for the right, and you could play. You think he's cover for the right? I don't.
We'll wait and see.
If Arsenal want to win a league, I don't think Noni can be their main starter on the left week in week out.
No, we're nearing be the cover for the right. We need someone on the left.
What? So are you happy with your challenging for a title? Noni starting every week on the left is your main player.
I already said he's not starting. I would rather see Martinelli.
Okay.
I don't know if it's Mike went.
If it's Martinelli,
Mike went. No, sorry, one more time. Mike went.
Is it gone?
No, it's back now.
I'm back. Do you think either one of Madueke or Martinelli are good enough to get you a league, or do you want another left winger?
I wanted the better left winger from the beginning. I didn't want Madueke. I didn't want Madueke.
Hey man, I just
but whether you wanted him or not, he's here.
That's the
Ty, you ask good questions. You know, I just deep.
I like ask. That's why I come on here. I thought today I got
no, Ty. Here's the thing. If they were to sign, like no left winger, their starting 11 is basically the same from last season, bar Gyokeres.
Yeah, and Zubimendi.
Yeah. You're bang on. You're bang on.
We did have the conversation, Zubimendi party, which one's better?
That's what I'm saying. That's a toss-up. Even if Zubimendi's better by 10%, is that enough? Really?
Get me a striker, man. Let's start the season, man.
I will say on Zubi, I think Zubi.
I'm just saying.
One thing with you,
I'm just saying.
You might have to give Zubi a bit of time. You might have to give him a bit of time as well. That position coming from La Liga to the Premier League, playing that position, can always be a little bit troublesome first season. Rodri is a perfect example. Sometimes you think you've got more time on the ball than you actually have and can be fucking
look at the best teams straight off. Leagues, City and Liverpool predominantly signed from the league. So the transition period isn't that bad. That's why Cunha and Bemo looks decent because it's from Premier League, innit? Where they play. When Arsenal sign people from like Portugal, is a knackered league, and Zubimendi, who's not really... He's good in it, but we haven't seen him like consistently play week in, week out, a top club. No offense to Sociedad and that. We don't know how good they're going to perform.
No, I mean, it's grim. You're saying Zubimendi will fit right in. Okay, you can just say he'll fit right in, or you can look at other Spanish midfielders that have come to the Premier League in their first season.
Cover, though. He's got a good back line behind him. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And Declan Rice.
Now we need to get Eze. We need to get Eze and Gyokeres over the line. Then I'll be like, let's just start the season, man. We're done. We get Eze, that's cover for the left as well, if he wants, and then we can start the season.
Eze is the game changer for me. That's the needle mover.
I think if we get, obviously Gyokeres is coming in, but like they're taking their time. Some other strikers are getting confirmed. Here we go before, we get Gyokeres. We can get Eze as well. Let's start the season, man. Well, I'm looking forward to it.
You know what it is? If you get Eze, that's the perfect
I need.
Play off the left, cool. If Odegaard, because for me, your creativity all comes through Odegaard. When Odegaard's having a shit game, me, Daps, and Cass have watched him for the last 2-3 years, and we always have this debate. Like when he's good, he's good. When he's shit, he's shit. But when you've got Eze there, you've got competition now for Odegaard to keep him on his toes. But then also you've got Eze that can play off the left. So Eze is the perfect left and central player. That's the signing for me.
Eze just needs to be a bit more consistent as well.
I agree. But you know what? Sometimes it's a bit like Yao Pedro. Maybe when they move to a team with better players, they'll improve. But Eze is the one.
Champions,
they get Eze, Arsenal in a title race. If they get Eze,
you know what? If he can start...
Hold on. Oh, whoa. So what about not been in the title race the last few years?
But I just still feel like they're something falling them short. That's what I think. If they get Eze with Gyokeres, that's like...
I agree.
They've got to.
I tend to agree. I think Eze, you know what it is? If Eze can figure out that football starts in September, August, and not in January. Yeah, he could be in for a great time.
Real talk.
Do you know what I mean? I think the supply
way more inconsistent.
That
than
is true. Very true.
People, people just forget about his inconsistencies. I don't know why. But
hey, you man, another player people overhype. He's world class. I mean, Arsenal call him world class. I was like,
bro, Eze had one moment.
Put him in the Arsenal team with the players around him once.
Bro, I'm just saying he had one moment, and I think that was his finesse against Chelsea. I think that was the one moment he had for the first 5 months.
1-1 draw.
Yeah.
I'm not you know the guy talking about, innit? So you say about add him to the Arsenal players. What's Odegaard done last season with the Arsenal players?
No. Adam, why are we saying add him to the Arsenal players? He won't be starting. He won't be starting.
If Eze goes to Arsenal, you don't think he starts on the left?
No,
not straight away, but he's got to earn his position.
Gyokeres and Eze don't start next season.
Competition, innit?
Yeah, but don't get me wrong.
In terms of
Gyokeres is starting, bro.
I think it strengthens Arsenal's squad, which is ideally. I think they kind of needed to do it.
I'm not even trolling. I swear down.
Well, you think they're going to spend this whole time? Yeah, bro. You think they're going to? If they get Gyokeres, that's mad. That's mad.
You don't know the love.
Once you said Gyokeres, then starting.
Yes, he's a Gyokeres starting. He's 45 in the morning if he don't start.
Chez is saying that guarantee you Havertz starts over Gyokeres next season.
That's insane. Never that.
Come on the camera, Chez, man. You got to come on the camera for that one.
Listen, he ain't starting. He will get minutes, but he ain't starting. Like, 65th minute.
What you see, Arsenal fan? What first game of the season? Havertz starts here.
If he starts Havertz first game of the season in Old Trafford,
there's no better chance.
I can't lie. You know what? That is wild.
Gyokeres coming in first game. Gyokeres against his old manager. He'll have the fire in his belly. You have to start Gyokeres.
And furthermore, bro, the fact that he's been ignoring Amarin's calls, and he's going to go and look at his face and go, "What?"
If he benches him,
I don't love you no more, pussy. Bro,
well, listen. If he don't start, our first 6 games,
by the way, bro, are you does Arteta have to win a trophy for you? I've never spoken.
He has to win a trophy. Yeah,
okay, cool. Yes. But what are you classing when you not Carabao Cup? You're about proper.
No, listen, Carabao Cup, FA Cup. I don't care about that. Premier League, Champions League.
You want a Champions League or Prem?
We're in phase 7 now. He needed a striker. The last couple seasons, striker. You're getting Gyokeres. You got the one that you wanted. So now you have to get me. You have to get me something. Because last 3 seasons, by the way, imagine if he finishes 4 seasons in a row in second place.
No.
When
you just said 7 years,
over the line.
7 years is a long time.
That's what I'm saying. We went through COVID, came out of that.
7 years ago, a whole life, all of us in this chat, everyone is in the room. Life was different 7 years ago compared to now.
Life was
I was married.
7 years. That's mad.
7 years, bro. I was in uni, bro. Listen,
I was in form, bro.
Oh, listen, I'm telling you right now, if Arteta does not win a trophy, which with the Premier League or the Champions League, then we're just gonna have to listen. Arteta has to say, I took this team as far as I can.
Hold on. Let's be real. I would say 7 years ago. Yes, 7 years ago, life was different for Arteta as well. He was lifting a trophy. He was a City lifting trophy.
He was an assistant for flipping Pep. But
he was living the dream back then, bro.
Listen, on his CV, he could say he rebuilt this club. He got them back to competing for something.
Well, you got to big up Gyokeres, man. It's true, man. It's good that he wants to hang up all the trophies and go for money. Right?
Nah. Listen, we're gonna win something next season. I need this. Arteta, this is it, man. You got one more season. Unfortunately, you bought Madueke instead of a proper left winger, but you got your striker. Hopefully,
he hasn't yet.
Yeah, well, listen, it's not. I haven't got a here we go yet, but we'll kick on. I'm looking forward to it.
I just saw the Monts limp then. Was that from his fucking injury? Wait, Monts, I saw you limping then, bro.
Bro, listen.
Wait, shout out Usyk, by the way. Shout out to Usyk. Fucking bad boy.
Bad boy, man.
Real bad boy. Yeah. Real bad boy. I don't know, man. It's going to be interesting. I'm actually excited. Now, I know it's only 4 weeks today.
Someone's going to be upset next season, innit? Someone's going to be upset.
Listen, forget that. First 6 weeks, I might be upset.
No, I'm saying next season, one of you both can't win the league.
Hold on, neither can. No. You can't be screaming world champions and not be in the conversation as well. We're not doing this. No, Mons, we're not allowing him to do this, are we?
What do you mean?
Get the conversation, man. Come on, but you got to compete for the league.
No.
So you can't.
Validation, avoid expectation.
You can't be champion of the world, bro. You have to compete.
Anyway, Daps, don't worry about me. What about yourself?
Oh, I'm I'm happy to say.
I'm Cup champions. You got dumped out. Worry about yourself.
You should win the league then, innit?
Yeah, so exactly. If I don't win the league, I'm going to be upset. You need to say the same thing.
Why the fuck did you need to change it to that? I know he's outside the club. I've seen his picture.
Let me just change my avatar. Dad, you just worry about yourself, respectfully. Worry about me.
All right.
Okay.
Worry about Man City.
Zero accountability.
Worry about your league.
Zero accountability.
Anyways,
hey, Bo, just try and finish above us next season, yeah?
I won two trophies last season. What did you win? Nothing.
Bo, try and finish above us. We're talking about the league at the moment.
Anyways, make sure you go smash the likes, so you can see everyone's channels. Everyone's got a YouTube, so if you screenshot this on your phones, you can't exactly screenshot your TVs, but you can type it on your phone whilst you're watching on your TVs. If you like anyone's content, then give it a go. Other than that, has anyone got anything else coming up?
I'm doing a video after this about Ekitike, so that'll be on my channel later on today.
Oh, can you two stop glazing fucking Liverpool? I'm out of this. These two United fans just glazing Liverpool non-stop.
No, we're football fans.
It's all part of the master plan. So if they flop,
and so we need to get a new United fan on the channel then.
Well, to be fair, I have to be.
Hold on, you're about to go on United channel.
Yeah, safe in a bit. Love. Redirect over. Cast rate it up. Love.
Big up.